Good morning, friends. This is a collective energy reading for August 9th, 2022. And today we're still working with the Aletheia, the truth archetype, accompanied with the poet. And together they make 777 divine messages, divine guidance. And today is the Mars day, the fire day. We see what kind of action that we in the collective is predominant right now, and what is the advice. If you're only with me for the 1 minute video, you will get a little bit of message in the video. But if you're staying for the longer video, thank you so much. Let's get to it. So today the three predominant actions in the world, according to the Aletheia archetype, is Mars in Cancer with Quarrel. Mars in Cancer with Quarrel. Mars in Libra with Choice. Okay. And Mars in Pisces with Escape. So with this three energy that came out, let's say one by one. With the quarrel, it's suggesting the situation in families that's let's get out of the way for the tarot cards. So with the quarrel, it's the type of energy that resides between family members, actually, that it's already with the rings here. The two men is quarreling over a ring. It suggests that some kind of stuckness in a family matters that always happening again and again without knowing what to do, or the family members, there's no one wants to work together. So when is this can happen, and how can we work with this energy? So the suggestion is the type of energy in work is the Temperance in reverse. So the Temperance in this deck is the tiger in the water, suggesting the power. The tiger remind me also in it's the High Priestess in one deck, in the Wild Unknown deck. So it's the intuitive working with the emotion. Okay, so when it's in on the flip side or in the reverse, it's suggesting when we are overwhelming by our emotions, therefore our intuition is not working anymore, and it caused a lot of quarrel within our family. And the suggestion here is to have the power of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in this deck is, this ghost is not just merely a ghost, but it's also the guardian of the Temple of Hell, actually. So basically what he does is when someone escapes from hell, he will come back to get them. So it suggests to me as well, when this happened, when this quarrel happened between you and the family member, it's suggesting it's something that escaped from the hell, you know. So some demons, some arguments, some excuses, old excuses that probably already closed, and escaping from damnation, from the resolve that you already did with your family member. So the suggestion here is to embody the guardian of these gates of hell, and probably check back the list of what have we been done before when this kind of quarrel happened the last time around. Literally in a round ring, it happened before. So what did we do back then, and how we resolve it? Maybe this time is the idea is to hold back the cups, you know, our own cup, our own emotion. Probably when this happened, this quarrel happened, it's emptying our happiness cup of happiness, and we are suggested to fill back our cup of happiness again and try to capture back what makes us lose control and get into this quarrel with our family members, because that quarrel can make us lose our intuition, our innate knowing what to do in this situation. Okay, so this is one loop of energy that you can break. Okay, so let's take this away. And the second energy is the energy of choice with Cancer in Libra. Cancer in not Cancer in Libra, sorry, Mars in Libra. Mars and Libra is quite living in a quite opposite sign. So basically, this is a tough energy because there's always push and pull. You see with the rose here, it's like there is impatience going on. Like she's looking at Lady Justice, scale balancing with impatience, and with this feet is like immobility, inability to move, to where to go, what is my choice. You know, there's a lot of stars, there's a lot of life path going, but she cannot see it because it's clouded by the judgment. Okay, so in that sense, what is this energy, and how can we work with it and absorb it within us? So basically, the tarot cards that came out is the Magician. And with this Magician, if you can see, he's also standing on a rose. So basically, to me it's saying that there is nothing that can work than waiting for the rose. The truth is unfolding to open by itself. You cannot force a rose to open the petal to make it bloom. It has to bloom on its own accord. You know, that's just the truth of this with the Aletheia. Okay, so what that means is like to embrace the idea of we are in control with everything. You know, with the Metatron cube here, we are called to embrace the idea of the angel Metatron. Metatron means, meta means beyond, throne is throne, you know, so it's beyond us, beyond the throne, the seat of the ego. So whenever we feel like stuck, we cannot move, we have to see also that if this is like something that we impose ourselves on with the idea of Metatron cube, and know that we are the Magician. You know, we have the capability, we have all the tools to make us free from the inability to make a choice. And in action wise, we are asked to embrace the idea of the King of Wands. And in this deck, the King of Wands is the kind of ghost that coming and going as he pleases to people's houses. If you see this figure of the King of Wands, he looks really funny, and you wouldn't see him as a king actually, right? But he behaves like a king, so he doesn't care of what people think about his appearance, his looks, his demeanor. But in any case, he would work with energy of do what I please. You know, I'm not stuck in a choice that like people believe I couldn't make. I have a stuff, you know, I have an idea. I always bring with idea on what I can do. So that is to support the Magician feeling. Okay, So that's the second energy that predominant today. Take it as resonance, okay? And please always take it with fun. And the third energy that predominant today is the energy of escape with the Mars in Pisces. Mars in Pisces is always very interesting because it's the energy of fire in water. So it's basically the energy of the human body. And this is happening when we we're kind of exposed, or we kind of pushed to do things that we don't want to do, and we are reminded that we are in material world, that we're not always free. You know, this is the energy of the escape. And if we see here with the man in the coin on the dolphin, suggesting that in this energy, when we feeling helplessness and we cannot escape, remember that this is most probably is only on in our emotional level as well. The idea that we can't escape, and if we do be able to escape with the help of the Buddha philosophy, and we can actually if we can control this emotion of helplessness and escapism, we can actually control our finances. You know, there's a direct link between our ability to see that we are in control in our emotion, with the ability to be wealthy materially. Okay, but at the same time, Buddha says, in this card, if you feeling like you're stuck, just remember that material is only the material, and you can always escape the material world. And what is the energy from the tarot, and what is the suggestion that we can do with this? And the energy is the Empress in reverse. It's the energy of infertility, you know, because the Empress is the fertile one, right? She's always or she or he, it's free of gender. Actually, it's just the energy of producing maternal, mostly in traditional senses, womanly, you know. So that's just the idea, but it can be male or female, of course. Take it as resonance. So in this case, you see like she's having a lot of apples as her harvest, and the flower of truth, the roses again on her necklace, on her belly, suggesting that her truth is to be productive and nurturing. But with it in reverse, it's like when we are contrived, we cannot produce as the truth that we like to embody. So that's when we want to escape. So this is probably for the creative people in this group. And yeah, thank you so much for coming here. So probably this is when you feel contrived, dear friends. And just remember again of the message of the Buddha. This is Indian. The apple is Indian, is material. It's not necessarily something that lasts forever, you know. It's not necessarily something that lasts forever. So the idea of that is the Judgment card. And this Judgment card is very interesting because this is also the King of Hell that gives judgments to people who enters it. But at the same time, he wishes that these people never enter his hell, because he knows what's in this hell, you know. So with the Empress in reverse in here, it's also the energy of this King of Hell. Don't put yourself in this hell, you know. Don't get stuck in this Empress in reverse energy. Everything that we do have or we feel that we stuck have a solution. You know, be in control with your emotions and meditate and think again or feel again, how should we do this? How, maybe pause instead of fleeing. Or maybe you flee but give the control to other people who move the chariot, you know, for a while. You don't have to be on the driver's seats all the time, you know. It's just an illusion of control. You see, like her hand in this Empress is control of the material, and with the hell of King of Hell, he reminds us that lose the control, you know. Go back to your heart with the hands. Okay, so that is the message of today. Thank you so much, and thank you also the spirit in the truth archetype of today. Hope you have a great day today, and think about and take as resonate the message of the day. Okay, thank you everyone, and please like and subscribe and comments if you will, if you see any resonance in all of these messages. Thank you. Bye.